Metacognitive learning involves self-monitoring and correcting your own learning processes. Students who use metacognitive practice are better able to adapt their thinking to new situations and generalize their learning. They accomplish this by gaining a level of awareness that's above the subject matter. Additionally, they think about tasks in context of different learning situations and themselves as learners in the classroom. In order for a learner to adapt to new stimuli, they must master a wide variety of metacognitive tools that are most effective in support of their own thinking. And they only master these skills with frequent and correct practice. So a way to practice metacognitive learning in a classroom, when I was a child, I responded well to a KWL chart. A KWL chart is just a chart that you write out. It's like a graphic organizer. And the K stands for what you know about the topic. The W stands for what you want to learn. And the L stands for what you learned after completing the topic. So this is something we use as a child, and I've been using it myself in a classroom. So the best way to do it is just to read a story and ask questions. So when you're reading your story, you can read your story, and while you're reading, make sure you ask questions. And in that time, you also can take the time to fill out your KWL chart. So if this was a story I chose to read for a pre-kindergarten classroom, I will first initially ask them, what do we know about this story? And then they can just describe what they see on the front of the cover, and then I'll record it on a KWL chart. While we're before reading the story, we will discuss what we want to learn from this story. So what do we think this story is about? What are we going to learn from this story? So for instance, why does he have a backpack? What does a dog do at school? So things like that you can record on your KWL chart, and allow the children to ask questions. And if they are struggling to come up with questions, you can assist. And then after completing reading a story, you can complete the L portion of the KWL chart, and you just fill in what you learned about the story. So you need to answer the questions from your W. So why did the dog have a backpack? Well, the dog had a backpack because he went to school. Okay. And then the question, what does a dog do at school? In the story, it said that the dog does the same thing the students did. He listened to the stories. So with that information and using a KWL chart, it helps to replay that information in a child's mind, and it gets them to fully understand it at a different level. Thank you.